everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi, my name is Caitlin. Welcome, and today we're doing a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be talking to you about my fillers. So I had fillers on the 6th of January, I think it was. And I'm filming this on the 8th of February. So it's been a few days over a month and I have thoughts. I want to share with you guys all my thoughts about my fillers. Do I regret them? Would I change anything? Would I do anything differently? Just in case you're thinking of getting fillers and you're a little bit apprehensive about the after effect of fillers. Now, I got fillers in my smile lines, which are obviously here. They're technically nasal labial lines, which always make me think of sex ed because I'm a child. But I had very deep set smile lines, and this was a decision to get filler. The decision was not a rushed decision. The decision was made over years, mainly because I have a fear of needles. But it was not a spur of the moment thing. It was a really thought out decision for me. And I don't really hear many people talk about the after effects of fillers and what to expect after your appointment. That's what I'm going to talk about today. But just before we jump into the video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe, because normally I do bright, fun, colourful makeup looks. I have been to uni today, so we're calming it down a little bit. But if you love like blue eyeshadow, bright cut creases, shot my stashes, project pans, and get ready with me's, that's what I normally do. And I talk to you guys about my life very openly. I try to be as open and honest on my channel as humanly possible. Filler, right. So I'm going to say this straight off the bat. The results that I got on my filler were not what I was expecting, for worse. Doesn't mean I regret it. Doesn't mean that it hasn't worked somewhat. So I went for my consultation, and the place that I went, absolutely gorgeous people, like just sickeningly beautiful people. You know, in the best way possible. I went to the White Rooms in Liverpool. It's on Smithdown Road. If you're in the Liverpool area and you're looking for filler, botox, skin, acne treatments, whatever, I would 1,000,000% recommend them. Also, if you do go, say that I sent you, because they may give me a discount. I don't know, who knows, but worth a shot, you know? But I went to the White Rooms, I had my consultation, and they were very thorough. They were very nice. It was my first kind of dabble into filler, so I really didn't know what I was really talking about, but they did. They made me feel really comfortable. I went in and I had my filler, and it was a lot less painful than I thought it would be, but the results right after made me, like, I nearly cried with happiness. I nearly cried because the relief that insecurity just being gone, it was really emotional. And straight off the bat, I looked amazing. I have never ever felt that self-confidence ever. Even though I have acne right now, even though I'm having a very bad acne flare up, like, acne goes within like a few months. You can control acne, but fine lines are very different. And when I left that clinic, I felt the best I've ever felt about myself, and it was incredible. So I could wear makeup after 24 hours, so not the next day, but the day after. I wore makeup for the first time. I wasn't like, you know, being careful around this area. I was just throwing my foundation on, and then at the end of the day, I apprehensively looked in the mirror. It was smooth. There was no line. It made my heart sing, and it made me the happiest I've ever felt in my life. And then the swelling wore away and things changed. So if you don't know, it normally takes about 4 weeks for filler to kind of settle down and kind of bond to the tissue in your face. And after 4 weeks, it is how it's going to be for the next, 6 to 12 months, depending on everything in your life. So I remember the first day, it was about a week after I'd got my filler. I looked in the mirror and I had smile lines. And my heart sank. My whole world came crumbling down, and I instantly felt so self-conscious again. I felt a little embarrassed. I know this is like open and honest discussion now, guys. I felt a little embarrassed because I'd felt so good, and I thought that that was how it was going to be for like 6 to 12 months. I was just going to be completely smooth. And I panicked, and I phoned up my Botox place after 4 weeks and said, look, I still have smile lines and I'm very, very self-conscious again. Now, a few things to consider. The end of that 4-week period, I was doing a show. I was in Rent at the Playhouse Theatre, and we sold out. I just need to put that out there every single time I talk about it. But stage makeup is very, very different to real life makeup, and I was wearing full coverage foundation, powder, bronzer, like everything, just like matte. You know, stage makeup, very, very different. So obviously I was gonna get more smile lines than when I wear my normal makeup, which is what I'm wearing today. I was in my dressing room and I was so self-conscious because I had really bad sinkage in my smile lines and I was ready to cry. So then after Rent, I go back to my normal makeup, and today I'm wearing, can I even find it? I'm wearing my Urban Decay Hydromaniac foundation. And obviously this is like a lower coverage, and I have kind of learned that with lower coverage, you get less sinkage. I made the vital error of comparing my results to how they were when I first got the filler rather than what they were before the filler. So if I compare my smile lines now to what they were before the filler, it is a drastic improvement. But if I compare them now to what they were like 24 hours after the filler, it's obviously not as good because my skin isn't swollen. I do still have smile lines. And I went to my little checkup appointment a few days ago, and they said that they wouldn't recommend putting any more filler in my smile lines as of yet. Anyway, maybe my next, filler appointment in a few months, because they are literally tiny. They're one of those things that only I would ever notice because they're my insecurity and they're on my face. I always hate zooming you guys in because my acne is so bad. This is them zoomed in. Let's turn this off. Don't look at my skin texture. Actually do, because who cares? We all have skin texture, it's fine. Can you see? That is the teeniest line. Now, I was a little bit of an idiot and I forgot that I was filming this video tonight. And while I was in the toilets of Lime Street Station, I did, tap the little smile lines out after like a day of going about my business. There is the tiniest little bit of sinkage, but honestly, nothing like it was. And I need to remember that. So what would I do differently? I think next time, like I said, next time I go in for filler, when this has kind of dissolved a little bit, I think I might go in for like an extra 0.5 gram or like just a tiny bit more to try and mimic that effect of when it was really swollen last, when I first got them done. Because ideally, that would be the goal. To have them like that, but permanently, or like as long as filler lasts. I would also not compare them to how they were when they first were swollen, because obviously you've just got hyaluronic acid pumped into your face. Your skin's going to be a little bit plump. Anyone who's going in for filler, I would say, don't get too excited straight away. Wait that 4 weeks. And then get excited. Do I regret it? No, because as I said, it is so much better than it was. So much better than it was. I need to remember, like, full coverage foundation just isn't for me. I'm gonna be using up, again, why do I reference things I don't have on hand? This is my e.l.f. Camo CC cream. It is in my project pan. This is full coverage. So when I finish this, I'm not going to be buying any more full coverage foundations because they just don't work for me. They make me feel self-conscious, even though I have acne, but I can spot conceal. It's fine. It's not an issue. But yeah, I'm very happy I got it done. I will continue to get it done. There is no shame in filler. There is no shame in Botox. There is no shame in getting anything done to your skin or your appearance or your body. There is shame in lying about it. You know, there are a lot of celebrities going around the media right now, getting BBLs and bloody buccal fat removal and whatever's trendy right now, and lying about it. That is obviously the issue. But I always want to be open and honest with you guys about my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, my mental health. Everyone suffers with mental health and things like that. I just want to be really honest and just genuine with you guys because I'm human. I'm human. And it's easy to see people online as inhuman because they only put their best selves forward. But you guys get to see the ugly. How lucky are you? So yeah, that is like my thoughts on filler and the expectation versus reality, I guess, of filler, and jumping in to celebration a little bit too early maybe. But yeah, that's my little thoughts, my opinions, my thoughts and feelings. If you've had filler, let me know what your experience is and do you regret it? Please don't tell me horror stories about filler because I've had enough of them from my mother to last a lifetime. It is a wonder I got filler done after the carnage that she sent me. Thanks, Mum. Thanks for that. So this is where I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you have an incredible day and I will see you in the next video. Bye!